Hey, it's Bill coming at you for from Santa Monica, excuse me, California. Just getting that out of my way. Um, Sorry, it's been missing a couple of videos, more than a couple. I think I missed 5, and I do apologize, but it has good reason. Um, my friend working on his problem is more important to me than these. And an update with him is he's doing very, very well. And he must be because he's right behind me working on a little project we started with him. And if he's still near me, he's doing really well. So that's these 4 days coming into 5. So he's doing real well. He's got himself a bike now. And I can see the smile on his face every time he hops on it. And he looks at me, he gets a smile. So and now every time, oh, I said he's behind me. He's not. I'm sorry. I was just going to say he's gone. So this is a great time to talk about him. Not that I have anything I wouldn't say right now. Like I said, I thought he was behind me. But he's, he's got his bike. How you doing? I'm good, thank you. Have a good evening. Um, so he's got his bike now. When on, he didn't know how to go to the park, so I showed him how to go to the park from here. So I walked. I still don't have my bike. They're fixing it right now. Um, in fact, I expect it here any minute. But that's why I seem so excited, because I am. And every everything is just getting so much easier and clearer for me. And I'm still going to build this cart. I really am. There's so much I have to tell you, and this could be a really long night of video. As long as I don't think I have enough sunlight to really tell you all that I've got to say. But let's keep on one, Bill, or you're gonna end up going in La La Land like you do just now. Where were we? Oh, so he's on his bike up at the park. So he earned himself. I call it earning because I don't have a better word for it. If he earned anything, he earned my respect enough to get a bike that I paid for. Part of the rules is that, like, I'm learning the rules myself. Yes, I bought the very first bike. That's part of the rules. And it's his now. But I told him, I said, if he ever uses that bike to buy what it is we're trying to get off of, I said, I don't care if you do it. But I said, I'll never, ever buy you another bike. I said, that's the last time. I said, I don't care if it gets stolen. If you use it to buy a beer, I don't care. Any of those things. But if you ever use it for that particular thing we're trying to get you off of, to get it, I said, that's the last time I'll ever buy you a bike. So, I'm easy to get along with. Very easy if you follow the rules. And I don't know the rules either, so if I can't explain them to you, I'm going to tell them to you, because they're going to get made up as I'm going along. And there might be amendments to it if you happen to be somebody that ever's listening to me. If you get on my list, you're on it until it's done. So, or I'm done. I figure is that probably the better way to put it. I told Jack that today. I said, he's like, what happens if I do this or that? I said, there is no consequences other than you lose. I said, you got to start all over again. I said, you're going to go off and do your thing, and whatever it is, you're going to come back here. And I said, what do you want me to do? Stop you? I said, I don't have the power. I wouldn't do it either way. Like, you're anything past 12 years old, you should know right and wrong. So I know I knew it a whole lot earlier than that. So uh, have at it, because I know I was getting punished for right and wrong. So it's just your definition of right and wrong, and mine is mine is Bob Broad. I say, Bob's my father's name. When it comes to business, it's Bob Broad. When it comes to morals, it's Mom. And when you put those two together, there's, like on my father's side, for an example, I was 14 and I wanted to start plowing. At the time, I thought it was because, you know, he was just letting me go down the streets, and he would tell me not to get caught by the police. And so, that I was real careful. I think that was part of the scare in it for me. So I had to be very careful with this truck and his plow, but I could go plowing at 14. And, I was a big shot, big kid, allowed to do all of these things. And that's how my father always was. And him and my mother had an amazing understanding of that, because what my father left off, my mother picked up, and vice versa. How'd you do, Jack?
It's closed.
The bathroom is already closed?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have sent you up there if I'd known. You didn't go, you could have gone, well, you were so close. If you got to use the bathroom, you could go to 365. You can get there on your bike.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Sorry. Oh, well, just keep the same, stay on this road. Okay, never mind. You're tired, I can tell. Okay, so, what was I? I'm gonna forget, so I'm gonna go on to whatever was next. Oh, so this morning I woke up and I didn't even tell you about it. I forget how long it's been. I wanted to tell you all these things. So I didn't lend. I asked a friend of mine to charge my phones for me, and then some other stuff that happens that makes this story really long went on, and so we went up to the park to get away from not a problem, but the issue. And anyway, bebopping and down the alleys like I always do. And I came across an old-fashioned style commercial popcorn popper out in the trash. And I know the whole neighborhood where I'm at, so I saw somebody I know, and I said, "Hey, what's up with the popcorn popper?" He says, "If it's out here, it's trash." I said, "Okay, I'm going to take it." He says, "All yours." He said, "Well, at least I asked." And he said, "Yeah, absolutely." He says, anybody says anything, you come find me." And he says, "I'll tell them." I said, "Okay." Well, I know from the salvage yard what the thing's worth. It's commercial. It's real. It's it's NSF certified everything. So, rubber tires, the whole works. So in my mind, I lost the storage, but since I'm suing them anyway, um, I can add all of these damages to that. But I had that cart. Oh, part of the story is when I was at the park, I met a. That's where Jack. There's a lot of story I'm missing. I don't know why. I guess I'm trying to condense it. Anyway, Jack had a night out on his own. I don't remember if I told you all this or not, but I can't remember if I did. I'll give this short version in case I did. Anyway, this is all of that happening. While I met all of those stories that have been broken up, I met this woman at the park that comes from a well-established family, both medically and intelligently. And so we sat and talked for almost 2 hours while Jack was getting some sleep. And we talked about a bunch of different things. And, you know, I told you I believe in karma. All of these things, like meeting her, what her direction, I can't tell you these kinds of things because I consider that confidential to her and I. But anyway, just things going off left and right. And so then we go back to the stairs where I usually do this. And I finish up stuff that, some of it's the bike stuff, some of it's helping Jack get stuff done, you know, just stuff that needs to get organized to be finished for me for the day. So we're finally done with that. We come walking. While I'm still walking, Jack's got his bike now, but he's poking along to keep up with me. And we get back down here. I forget that I wanted to wire up because of this battery thing. It's starting to drive me crazy. And I don't know if I told you that part, but there's a light post that somehow the thing, it looks like somebody hit it with a car or something like that. I don't really know. Anyway, it's all scuffed up. And the plate that covers the electrical is missing, and the electrical wires are stripped bare. So I'm gonna take a picture of it. How you doing, brother?
Good and you?
I'm good. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man.
Rock on.
You need anything?
No, I'm good.
All right, man. So I'm sorry, where the hell was it? Where was it? Where was it? Just a minute, I know I was talking about I'm sorry, I can't remember, but anyway, I know it was about the cart. So I find the cart coming back here. Oh, that's what it was. I went out because I forgot about the electrical pole. And I didn't have any of the stuff I needed to do. And I tried to find the little connectors. This thing. I'm using the speaker connectors. I got the red one. I'm using those to connect to the bare wires to charge my phone. And I don't mind saying it. Yes, it's Santa Monica's light pole, and it's electrical wire that's exposed for me to charge my phone. And I don't mind saying it right on here because I can have a little free juice, or I can sue Santa Monica again.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Oh, goodness.